எங்க வைக்கிறேன் பாத்துக்கோங்க. அம்மா, கடைங்க வைக்கிறவா?
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Good evening, sir. Everyone is audible, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's clear?
Sir,
Thank
good
you,
evening,
sir.
sir.
Yeah.
Sir, good evening. Sir, good evening.
Yeah, audible, sir. Janani, start.
Hari Om. A very good evening to one and all present here. I am Sri Janani, Assistant Professor, Department of BCA, and I am truly delighted to welcome you all to this 5-day online faculty development program on smart research and publication, research paper writing with AI tools organized by our department. In this era of digital transformation, AI is reshaping the way we approach research. And this FDP is a step forward in empowering our faculty with the tools and knowledge to enhance academic writing and publication using AI. First and foremost, on behalf of our department, I extend a warm and respectful welcome to our esteemed Secretary, Mr. AVMK Shanmugam sir, whose constant support whose constant support and visionary leadership continue to inspire us in all our academic pursuits. We are truly grateful for your guidance, sir. I also take this opportunity to warmly welcome and thank our respected principal, Dr. N. Bhuma ma'am, for her unwavering encouragement and for being a constant pillar of support for all our department activities. A heartfelt welcome to our head of the department, Mrs. Valdiyamma ma'am, who has been instrumental in organizing this FDP. Thank you, ma'am, for your motivation and guidance in bringing this event to life. I also extend a warm welcome to all our faculty members and participants from various institutions who have joined us. We are delighted to have such a vibrant and enthusiastic group with us for the next 5 days. Now, it is my privilege to introduce our guest speaker for today's session. We are honored to have with us Dr. T. Agustin Arul Prasad, who is an assistant professor of chemistry, DDGD Vaishnav College, NAC advisor of our college, and an expert in AI tools. With a rich experience in research and publications, he brings valuable insights into our integration of AI tools in academic writing and publishing. He has conducted numerous workshops and training sessions for researchers across the country and is known for simplifying complex research methodologies and practical AI-based solutions. We are truly privileged to have him with us today to share insights on how to enhance our research writing using smart tools. Without further ado, let's welcome Dr. T. Agustin Arul Prasad to begin today's session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am. During my session, if there is any technical problem, please ask someone to call me because I may not be looking into the mic because my mic is giving me some small trouble. So sometimes it may go off. So please give me a call so that I'll quickly correct it and I'll get back to you. Okay. Is it fine, ma'am?
Yes, sir. I will call you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Yes, yes. Good evening, participants, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to be a part of this 5 days faculty development program on the usage of AI tools into research. Uh, I started my AI journey in the year 2020. So it is almost 5 years I've been into this AI mode, and I've been frequently using AI for so many aspects, not only for research, but also for educational purposes like day-to-day teaching activity and preparation of study material. Today's session will be focused on
Sir, can't able to hear you, sir.
meticulously planned in such a way that it will be
Sir, not audible, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry for the interruption.
Can you enable me to share my screen, the host? Please make me as co-host. I am unable to share my screen. Can you make me as co-host? Please make me
Yes, you are a co-host தான் sir.
okay, ma'am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope my screen is visible to you. Am I right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay.
நம்மளுக்கு வந்து இந்த எக்கோ அடிக்குது சார். நம்மளுக்கு 2 தடவை கேக்குது. இவர் பேசின உடனே ஒரு 10 செகண்ட்ஸ் லேட்டரா யூடியூப்ல போகுது போட்டிருக்கு.
Ma'am, there is some issue with my audio. What I will do, ma'am, I'll log out and I'll again log in. Okay, I'll go out and come. There is some issue with my audio. I'll log in again. Is it fine? Yes, I have joined again. I'm sharing my screen, ma'am. Can you please enable me to share my screen? Thank you. I'm sharing my screen. Hope you can see my screen. Am I right? Can someone answer?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes,
Thank
sir.
you, thank you. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Now, everybody is interested to do research, and everybody is interested to do to write a paper or a research article. Now, what is research and how I should go about with the research? So that is what I'm going to touch upon for the first few minutes, and why we need research, and how we should take up the research in our day-to-day life. So this is what I'm trying to say about right now. Now, let us look into this. What I am sharing with you, can someone see it? Yes?
So dollar rate and currency Indian rupees.
Wonderful. So I am showing you the relationship between the years and the that is the relationship between the US dollar and Indian rupee over the years from 1947 to 2024. I recently became very curious about the gold rate. You know what is the gold rate today? What is the gold rate today?
80.
11,000.
11,080 rupees, sir.
11,125 currently.
Oh,
Okay. So, and the silver rate is around 167. So I became little curious. What is happening to this gold rate? Why this gold rate is shooting up like this? So, as a research, see, I always have an analytical mind, and therefore I am also a researcher, and therefore I started my research from dollar. Now, what I observed is a beautiful scenario which I want to share with you people. Now, if you just see here, you can see here it is in the year 2005. What is the dollar rate? In the year 2005, 43.5. Am I right?
0.5.
Yes, 43 rupees and 50 pies was the dollar rate in the year 2005. Now, let me show you an interesting thing here. In the year 2005, can you see what is the gold rate? What is the gold rate?
Sir, 4,000, sir.
Sir, 569 rupees, sir. When the dollar rate was 40, the gold rate was 500, roughly around 570. Okay. So in 2005, when the dollar rate was 43, the gold rate was roughly around 600 rupees. Now, what is the dollar rate in 2015? In 2015, the dollar rate was 66.79, which means the Indian rupee has weakened against dollar by a margin of around 20 rupees. From 43, it is 66, around 23 rupees roughly. You see, what is the gold rate in 2015? See, 2015, I'm showing you. The gold rate was 2,524. Earlier, the gold rate was around 600. When the dollar when the dollar raised by 20 rupees, the gold rate raised 400 times, which means 4 times 4 times. That means from 600, the gold rate has increased to 2,400. Okay, this is what my finding. I'm sharing what I have found, what I have researched with this scenario. Now, you should know what is the gold dollar rate today. If this is 24 today, the dollar rate is up around 90 rupees. Okay, and you know what is the gold rate today? The gold rate has jumped from 2,500 to how much? 11,125. See the scenario. What is the scenario? In 2005, when the dollar rate was 45 rupees, the gold rate was 500. In 2015, when the dollar rate was 2,400, the gold rate was around when the dollar rate was 66 rupees, the gold rate was around 2,400. In 2025, when the dollar rate is around 90, the gold rate has become 10,000. So for every 20 rupees rise in dollar over the 20 years, the gold rate has jumped 400 times. This is what is my finding. Is this interesting? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now what I did, I want to write a paper. I want to write a paper on my findings. What to do? I went to ChatGPT. In my chat GPT, can you see what I have typed? Just see this. Can somebody read it?
You are
Can
a
someone read it?
financial analyst. Critically analyze the rise in the dollar versus rupee rate over the past 25 years and
Yes.
change in the gold rate in Chennai over the past 25 years. Find
Yes.
out by analysis if there is any connection between the two.
Yes.
Provide me with a detailed report along with the two graphical representation, one for each.
Yes.
Think like a financial analyst and provide me with the results.
This is what I call it as prompt. I think most of you would have used a prompt, but for ChatGPT, you need a very, very sophisticated technical prompt. I will just show you the results which I got. இப்போ நான் ஒரு அனாலிசிஸ் பண்ணியிருந்தேன்ல அந்த அனாலிசிஸ்க்கு பாருங்க எனக்கு ரிசல்ட் பாருங்க நான் உங்ககிட்ட வாயில சொன்னேன் அந்த அனாலிசிஸ் I just told you in mouth, but see ChatGPT gave me two beautiful graphs. You can see here from 43, you can see here, see from the year 2000, from 43, see how dollar has increased over the years till 2025. Today the dollar rate is around 89 rupees. Just see the gold rate. This is 24 karat gold per 10 gram, and you can see the gold rate. See, even though the dollar rate was fluctuating in the graph, you can see there is a very linear increase in the gold rate over the period of years. Now, how many of you will say, or how many of you can tell that gold rate is jumping haphazardly, or through this result, how many of you scientifically say that the rise in gold rate is as per norm, it is as per the market? எத்தனை பேர் சொல்லுவீங்க இப்போ ரைஸ் இன் கோல்டு வந்து as per the market இல்ல ரைஸ் இன் கோல்டு வந்து man made
Man-made தான் சார்.
இப்போ இந்த டேட்டா என்ன சொல்லுது எனக்கு? My data says it is not man made. I will show you more. See what my ChatGPT did. It took all the data. It has given me the charts. It gave me it also gave me the key numeric data set. Okay, and it gives me a quantitative analysis and see the interpretation. Domestic gold price is nearly equal to gold price in US dollar multiplied by US dollar into Indian rupees plus import duty, GST plus making charge. So depreciation mechanically rises the gold price, even if the dollar price of gold were constant. That explains the high level correlation. So like this, ChatGPT tells me what are the implications in the gold rate. See, I did nothing. I had a problem in my mind. My problem was why this gold price is rising. And my second question was, is there a connection between this rise in gold price and the rise and the US dollar? These were the two questions which was thronging in my mind. And I just made ChatGPT to give me a beautiful visual representation. You can see the visual representation. Nothing is man-made here. As the dollar rate increases, that is the Indian rupee weakens. So as the dollar increases, the value of dollar to Indian rupee increases, the gold also has increased. See, you can see here there is an exponential rise in gold rate from 2022 to 20. அது வரைக்கும் லீனியரா இருந்தது. 23 ல இருந்து 25 பாருங்க, exponential rise. நான் சொல்லல, டேட்டா சொல்லுது. Okay, so this is what I call it as research. So when you want to do a research, you need to have a very, very good prompt as far as AI is concerned. AI can do all the magic. And see here, over the last 25 years, the global gold rose substantially because of the factors such as inflation, expectation, financial crisis, pandemic, geopolitics. There is a very big article in Hindu today. My dear friends, please go through that article. If you read that article, you will see whatever I am talking now, it is there in that article. Okay, today all the foreign institutions are trying to weaken the US dollar. in this attempt, they are trying to buy more gold. Instead of dollar, they are buying more gold. So when all the financial institutions in the world, when they try to buy gold, the demand for gold increases, and ultimately what happens, the gold price increases. Okay, now this is what I call it as research. So you can see here see what is a practical conclusion. There is the chat GPT says, and also I should tell you that please don't rely completely on chat GPT. Okay, please check, please confirm, but it gives you a beautiful data. It gives you a beautiful start. It gives you a beautiful understanding. See, you cannot do all these things by putting your mind, and you cannot learn statistics. You cannot see, I am a chemistry person. Why should I do a research in gold? But that is what is called research. Research has no barriers. Being a chemistry person, I can always do a research in gold. Okay, so there is a clear, strong, long-run relationship in gold price against gold global price. So that is what it says. Chennai specifically, local making charges and retail premiums vary by jeweler and festival season. So if your decision making is based on buying jewelry, include a local making charge margin. So all these things are given here. It also tells you disclaimers. See here, it also gives you disclaimers. It gives you okay. Then it asks you, can I run a monthly or quarterly analysis, or I decompose INR gold movement? So it asks you, can I produce a forecast? Okay, so model based on 12-month outlook. Let us see what it gives as a. So I'm asking for a forecast. So meanwhile, let me jump here. Okay. Now, if you want to write a very strong research paper, what are the things that you should have? First, the strong research paper should have a title. Okay, the title should be 10 to 15 words. Okay, and it should include your IV and DV or key. It should have a demographic value or intellectual value, and avoid vague phrases like a study of something like that. Okay, then you should have an introduction. Of course, you should have an abstract and no references or citation abstract. Then you will have a relevant hook introduction and define a problem gap. So there are a lot of tools available to identify the gap analysis. Then the literature survey, then aim of the study. Of course, again, I will tell you there are a lot of tools for literature review, which will be discussed in the other sessions. So you need a organized, thematically or chronologically made literature. Then you should have an explain model, avoid dumping citations and use subheadings and words depending on the scope. Then you will have a methodology, and finally you have a result, then you have a discussion, then you have a conclusion. Now, my simple advice, how to write a paper, including ChatGPT or any other AI tool, where I should start, what I should do. First, can anybody say how to write a research paper? Any idea? Say, for example, I want to write a review paper. Any ideas?
You have to
Somebody
see
must-
previous research papers on similar papers, journals.
Okay. No, where I will start? How I will start?
Literature survey, we have to check what are the things.
Okay.
And first we must clear with the problem what we are going to do.
Very good. Then now see, my ChatGPT is running a forecast. Produce a forecast, and it is giving me. I ran a 12-month model-based scenario forecast using a simple and transparent decomposition. It gives me all the details. See, can you see here? In fact, a commerce person will be able to explain or interpret this. It also says how it, okay, calculated. So this is what I call it as research. Now I'm telling you, don't take everything as such. All these chat GPT can also make mistake, but whatever that is essential, you please take it. Now my simple advice will be, please don't start with the title. Please don't start with the literature survey. First you should start with the methodology. What is the methodology that you are going to use? First, chalk down your methodology. Say, for example, today I wanted to analyze the relationship between gold rate and US dollar. What methodology I employed? I employed a statistical methodology. So in my statistical methodology, what I did, I tried to find out the inflation rate and the factors affecting the gold rate, the factors affecting the dollar rate. And what methodology I used? I took all the statistics. I took the statistics from Bank Bazaar. I took the statistics from Reserve Bank of India. So you should be very clear about the methodology. So what is methodology? You need to understand the tools that you are going to use. You need to understand the procedures. You need to be very, very clear what will be your methodology. For any research paper, for any review paper, please be very specific on your methodology. Please don't start with title. Please don't start with review of literature. First, finalize your methodology. What are the tools I'm going to use? What are the statistical tools I'm going to use? What are the AI tools I'm going to use? Then, after finalizing the methodology, of course, the methodology is supported by the problem. Okay. See, I had a problem. What is my problem? My problem was I wanted to find the relationship between gold rate and dollar. That was my problem. For that problem, I never did the literature survey. I never did the introduction. I just started with methodology. Now, after using my methodology, I have this. Now I have visuals. Now, using these visuals and results, what I will be doing, I will be interpreting my results. Once methodology and results are done, with these two, I will be doing my discussion. You can see here. So, what first year in the research paper, you have to start with methodology, get the results, do the discussion. After doing these three, go to literature review. Identify journals that can support your findings. Identify, say for example, you can ask me a question here. Sir, after completing methodology, after doing the results, after my discussion, if I find that somebody has already done, for that you need to consult AI tool. Okay, there are so many AI tools where you can identify whether your problem has already been discussed. So there are so many tools. So make AI tools at every step. So once you understand that your AI, that your problem is unique, that your problem is novel, start with methodology, complete the results, then do the discussion. After that, write the conclusion. Okay, so literature review should be done parallelly. Meanwhile, you will be doing your conclusion. After doing all these things, then only you should go for introduction. If you try this method, I'm damn sure that your paper will be of high quality. Whatever the biggest mistake that we do here, we start with title, we give a title to our paper, then we go to ChatGPT, put that title and get some information, and that information will have a lot of plagiarism. We do literate, so all these confusion and complexity will emerge. In order to avoid that, have a problem in your mind, start your methodology, get the results, do the discussion, and finally go to the conclusion. So this is the best way by which you can do it. Okay, and now you can see here. If you want, you can take even a screenshot. I will later share this. These are the 15 ChatGPT prompts for better research. First பாருங்க என்ன சொல்லுது? Yes.
Topic brainstorm.
Yes. என்ன சொல்லுது அது? Give 10 research topics on
Brainstorm, give 10 research topics on.
why they matter in 2025 and one challenge and one key question. This is how you will start. Then என்ன சொல்லுது literature reviewல summarize top 5 studies. Okay. உங்களுக்கு நான் ஒரு இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கான ஒரு விஷயம் உங்களுக்கு காமிக்கிறேன். Just a moment. Okay. If you want, you can copy this prompt actually. Okay. இப்போ எனக்கு திடீர்னு வந்து ஒரு prompt தோணுச்சு. என்ன prompt அப்படின்னா இங்க பாருங்க என்ன போட்டிருக்கேன்? Find me a
highly cited and widely reviewed paper on the
topic. My topic.
Uses of bimetallic nanoparticles for anti-cancer therapy.
Yes, published in the
last 5 years.
Preferably
a review or meta-analysis with a large reference list.
This is one of the best prompt I have encountered. என் டாபிக்ல இப்ப நான் எனக்கு ஒரு டாபிக்ல ரிவ்யூ ஆர்டிகல் எழுதணும். I want to write a review article அப்படின்னா இதுதான் ஸ்டார்டிங் பாயிண்ட். When I gave this prompt to my chat GPT, just see what it did. It gave me 3 research articles. And all these 3 review articles have more than 150 citation. Next prompt பாருங்க நான் என்ன பண்ணேன்? What I did, among these 3, I took one of the paper. I opened one of the paper. I downloaded all the references. இங்க பாருங்க. I'll show you this document. I'm sorry, this document is not available. Can you understand what I am doing? I downloaded one of these paper. Then I copied all the references. அந்த பேப்பர் பின்னாடி இருந்த ஒரு 150 references காப்பி பண்ணி ஒரு வேர்ட் டாக்குமெண்ட்ல போட்டேன். அந்த வேர்ட் டாக்குமெண்ட் what I did, I uploaded. அப்லோட் பண்ணிட்டு சாட் ஜிபிடி கிட்ட நான் என்ன கேட்டேன் பாருங்களேன். இது ஒரு இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் ப்ராம்ப்ட். இதுவும் நீங்க நோட் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கலாம். Rebuild the research logic from these references alone. 150 references. Group them into possible themes. Show chronological trend and highlight the missing gap or unexplored data. அப்படின்னு நான் சொன்ன உடனே அவர் என்ன பண்றாரு பாருங்க. எனக்கு themes கொடுக்கிறாரு, chronological trend கொடுக்கிறாரு, research logic pipeline you can build from these references, key gaps. இங்க பாருங்க. இப்போ அந்த 150 பேப்பர்ல எனக்கு இத்தனை ரிசர்ச் கேப் கிடைக்குது. இவ்ளோ இந்த see all these 8 research gaps nobody has done. You can see it. That is what I found out from that 150 reference article. See, what I have done is I have created a research gap where I can do my research. Then you know what ChatGPT did? It said concrete experimental plan to fill top 3 gaps. Now each gap, see this gap 1, this gap 2, this gap 3 is a PhD work. I can give this as a PhD work to my student. Within no time, within 5 minutes, I had a PhD topic, how to do the PhD topic, how to go about that PhD study, what I should do, everything is there in ChatGPT. Then it says how to present. Okay. It also gave me a one-line summary. Okay. Now I asked produce a comparative matrix. It gave me a comparative matrix. Then I asked extract the experimental study. Then it gave me an experimental study. So like this, from two prompt, and finally you see draft a 100-word mini review that uses only the citations in your file and lays out the argument, limitation, and roadmap for translational study. I asked ChatGPT. It gave me a short review for 100 words, sorry, 1000 words. See, that's it. I started with nothing. I just started with a topic. இங்க பாருங்க, I just started. என்ன prompt கொடுத்த? ஒண்ணுமே இல்ல. Find me a highly cited and widely reviewed paper on the topic, green synthesis of bimetallic nanoparticle for anti-cancer therapy, published in the last 5 years. I got a review. Now, my dear friends, what I am saying is, this ChatGPT cannot replace us. Understand, read the idea given by ChatGPT. Put your human intelligence in that. Like how I did in gold and dollar scenario. That is the reason why I showed you an example. So gold and dollar scenario is a very important and a very big scenario. So apply your knowledge so that you can bring out beautiful scientific problems into reality. Okay. See, then question builder. See how it can how it moves. First topic brainstorm, then literature review. Turn this idea into 5 research questions tied to 20-25 trends each with hypothesis. Then you can ask for a timeline. இதை நீங்க அப்படியே screenshot எடுத்து வச்சுக்கிட்டு one by one நீங்க ChatGPT ல போட்டீங்கன்னா finally at the end 15 நீங்க வர்றதுக்குள்ள you will have a beautiful research problem, research idea. See, there is a data helper. Then you have a gap finder. Then see methodology is there. You can see there is a methodology. Then credibility check. Evaluate this article. Then find a forecast. Ethics review. Summary maker. Then hypothesis generator. And if there is interdisciplinary link, you can do that interdisciplinary link. And finally, you can also have a quiz builder. Okay, so this is how you have to use ChatGPT to write a research article. So research article can be written. Now someone can ask me, sir, will it not have any plagiarism? Yes, of course. ChatGPT can give you plagiarism because nowadays there are also plagiarism problem. Now, in order to avoid that, you can always use a humanizer. Humanizer is an AI tool that converts anything that is written by a machine into a human tone. அதுக்கும் வந்துருச்சு. அதனால use a humanizer AI. Note பண்ணிக்கோங்க humanizer.ai. So using that tool, you can convert any research article. First, you download the article created by ChatGPT, read several times, modify it, put your touch, analyze it, criticize it. சரியா? சார் இதெல்லாம் எப்படி சார் பண்றது? அதுக்கு ஒரு இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கான ஒரு விஷயம் சொல்றேன். இங்க பாருங்க. If you are using your laptop, you can open your what do you call Google Doc. Now, when 2-3 members are writing a research article, always use a Google Doc. Okay. Now, please download this Google Chrome extension. It is called PaperPal. PaperPal, it is a free AI writing tool and grammar checker. So I am going to launch PaperPal. I have launched PaperPal here. Now I am going to write. What I am going to write, let me tell you. But before that, I am going here. Okay. I will copy this prompt and I'm going to take it to my, okay. So I'm going to write So I've done it here. அங்க chat GPT ல நான் என்ன போட்டனோ okay. Write a paragraph on இல்லனா okay. Write a scenario. Write a scenario on gold rate versus US dollar. So if you just click insert, அது இங்க insert ஆயிடும். Like this, you can use this paper pal to write small things. For example, contrast this அப்படின்னா இதுக்கு கான்ட்ராஸ்டிங்கான விஷயங்களை என்ன பண்ணலாம்? Write a contrast statement. அந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டுக்கு கான்ட்ராஸ்டாவும் என்ன பண்ணலாம்? நம்ம இன்சர்ட் பண்ணலாம். இங்க பாருங்க, I am inserting. So over the gold rate and US dollar value often exhibit an inverse relationship due to their status as safe haven assets. As the global economic uncertainty increases due to geopolitical tensions and inflate pressures, investors seek refuge in gold. Simultaneously, concern about the US economy stability lead to weakening dollar. So gold price இதெல்லாம் சொல்றாங்க. Over the next month, central bank in emerging market increases gold reserves. US Federal Reserve sees a potential interest rate cut. Trade tension escalate. So what may happen? It can rise. This scenario இதோட கான்ட்ராஸ்டா இங்க என்ன சொல்றாங்கன்னா the scenario industries 8.3% increase in gold price coupled with 2.3 increase US dollar highlighting the inverse correlation. So I can do all these things. Now not only this, you can see here rewrite பண்ணலாம் இதுல. Okay, research, see you can add papers to your library paper pal account and you can do the citation. You can also do a plagiarism check for this particular article. Okay, and you can go to chat PDF and you can bring in the documents here. Okay, now all these things can happen here when you use a paper pal. So this is again a very interesting tool, paper pal. Okay,
The future of research is not about man versus machine. It's about man empowered by the machines. Hello everyone. We are excited to share how AI transformed the experience of writing a review article from uncertainty to a reality.
At first, we stood at the edge of uncertainty, facing an ocean of unstructured information. But with AI as our compass, the path began to clear.
We begin with tools like Google Scholar, PubMed, and Elicit to explore our recent and relevant articles. Elicit particularly helped in summarizing the articles and comparing the data and thus speeding up our initial groundwork.
We turn to tools like connected papers, lit maps, and research rabbit visualize how ideas in our field were interconnected. These platforms helped us trace the evolution of knowledge and uncovered unexplored research gaps. Each tool contributed a unique perspective, but together they narrated the unfolding story of our domain.
For writing drafts and generating the abstracts and refining our titles, we turned up to ChatGPT and Perplexity AI. To quickly understand any complex articles, we used a chat PDF, which instantly give the summaries and question answers for the uploaded PDFs.
Once we began writing, tools like Willbot, Grammarly acted as our digital mirror, helping us rephrase ideas, maintain academic tone, and eliminate errors.
To manage and organize our references, we used Mendeley, Zotero, and EndNote. These tools ensured that our citations were consistent and properly formatted. This saves a lot of manual work.
For visuals, we used Canva, BioRender, and Draw.io to create clean, informative figures and a graphical abstract. Those tools brought our concepts to life visually and professionally.
Our key takeaway was very clear. AI served not as a substitute, but as a silent collaborator in refining our scholarly voice. We drove the inquiry. AI helped us to express it with clarity and confidence.
I didn't take away our thinking, it enhanced our efficiency, improved clarity, and helped us focus more on critical analysis than repetitive tasks.
AI did not replace our efforts, but enhanced it. It helped us think sharper, write better, and stay focused.
By simplifying the process, AI empowered us to concentrate on what truly matters, advancing knowledge with clarity, purpose, and precision.
Thank you, everyone. This paper actually stands as a proof that AI is essential to transform a research from concepts to reality.
So two of our PG students, as I already told you, they prepared a review article, and that review article was published in a journal. Okay, and that is a proof. So this is a proof that we are working more towards AI. Now let me show you something. This is a recent international conference on net zero goal and sustainability, role of chemical sciences in green energy, circular economy and prosperity of India, which is going to be organized on December 18 to 20 by the Indian Chemical Society and the Department of Chemistry, Madras Christian College, Tambram in Tamil Nadu, India. So this is a very international conference where we are expecting a few Nobel laureates also to participate. Now, as a fellow of Indian Chemical Society, I have the privilege of participating in this conference. So I also wanted to present a paper. So suddenly a school of thought came into my mind. Even though I am going to present a paper in chemistry, the area of my research, I also thought, why not I go for an interdisciplinary? So what I did, I immediately contacted my economics department in my college, and I started collaborating with them. And two professors, they voluntarily came and they told me, sir, we can do something, sir. So what happened is, I explained them the nuances of AI tools. I told them what are the AI tools that they should use for a review article. And now we are in the process of preparing a paper in circular economy. I'll show you what we did. We made this, see, from waste to wealth, transforming India's waste management through circular economy strategies. This entire document was prepared by AI. So we made a problem document. We have a problem document now. So this is going to be our title for the review article. So we want to understand what is the circular economy aspects of India, especially in the waste management of plastic and also the waste management of agricultural waste. And also we want to make a pathway to achieve sustainable development goals. See, all these things were given by AI. So this is a very short summary of the review paper that we are going to do for this particular conference. And this entire work is going to be taken care by AI. So this is how research happens. Whenever you get an opportunity, you have to take that opportunity and you have to understand and start working with AI. So 6 research scholars are currently working with the 2 paper themes, and we are very proud to say that these 2 papers will be surely, it will be presented in the upcoming international conference. So all these things happen. See, everything can happen within our hands. Nothing is out of control. Nothing is out of our knowledge belt. Everything is there within our hand. The only thing is we need to have that willingness to learn. That is the first thing. So as teachers, we should always keep learning. So I'll show you, see, I'll show you some of my certification. So where I started, how everything happened, you can see here, seeing is believing for most of us. You can see I started my journey of AI from the year 2020. So this is where I started. And then I moved from there to, you can see, I completed a course in AICT in Atal Academy, Artificial Intelligence in Teaching and Learning in 2021. And then I had a course on Introduction to Artificial Intelligence in 2025. And then you can see I recently completed, this is in 2021. So AI for everyone. Okay. And you can see here, this guy, Andrew NG, is the founder of Coursera, and he's also considered as father of machine learning. So he's a great person in machine learning from Stanford University. See, you can see there is, see, he's the founder of Coursera. From Andrew NG, he's the course director. From there, I learned AI for everyone. And recently, in the month of May 2025, I completed a course from Swayam. So integration of artificial intelligence in educational practices. And recently, last week, I completed a course from Agnirva, AI teacher training certification by Agnirva, and so one of the interesting course. So like this, I keep on learning. So learning should never stop you. So once you learn, you try to apply. So I've learned a lot of tools from all these areas, and I'm slowly applying all these things into my day-to-day teaching as well as research. So before I conclude, I would like to say AI is not your replacement. Okay, so please understand, AI is your co-pilot. If you know how to drive it, I'm driving it and I'm enjoying it every day. Okay, every day I'm using AI. Okay, in my teaching, in my research, in my post. So wherever I find time, wherever I get an opportunity, I use AI. Now think like a strategist. Okay, please think like a strategist. See, today I explained to you what is meant by strategy, how gold rate affects, or how the dollar rates affects gold. So don't just ask questions, frame problems clearly. Then feed it context. The quality of your inputs will be the result of your outcome. Then build scaffolding, give structure, examples, and boundaryless to guide its thinking. All these things you have to provide to AI. Verify output. Okay. Treat AI as a first draft and not the final authority. Even though my students prepared the article using AI tools, we almost revised it 6 times before we finally send it to the journal. So AI is not the final draft. It is only the first draft. Then sharpen your judgment. AI doesn't make you smarter unless you are actively learning from it. And please balance trust and caution. Over trusting or underusing AI will cost you. And give crystal clear instruction to AI, like what I showed you today. Give crystal clear. See, from nothing you can create a research problem, which I showed you. By using only 3 review articles, I created a research problem for my PhD student. So give crystal clear instruction. AI already works at expert level when guided precisely. And in messy contexts, AI can stumble. So handle AI carefully. Okay. So with this, I'll stop. And if you have any questions, you can ask me.
Can you help me on the question number 39 here?
Of course. Is this the problem?
Yes, I don't really understand what to do here.
No problem. Let's take this to the blackboard. The key concept here is optical isomerism.
Got it. But how can you tell if an isomer is optically active?
Optically active compounds require a chiral carbon atom. A chiral carbon is one that is bonded to 4 different groups.
Okay, awesome. That makes sense. So how do I apply that to solve this problem?
Let me walk you through the steps to solve this problem.
Okay, got it. Let me find the structures first.
Sure, no worries. Feel free to show me when you're done.
4 carbon chain structures. Is that correct?
Close, but not quite. There are 4 structures, but you've made a small mistake in the 3rd structure. Can you check your work again?
I can't actually find the mistake. Can you show it to me?
For sure. You added an extra hydrogen bond to the 2nd carbon atom. I'm circling it now.
Oh, okay. Good catch. That's actually very helpful. Thank you. So I think this is where the chiral center is. Can you confirm?
Yes, here is the chiral center. Well done.
Remember the optically active isomer problem we were working on? Can you show me what the 2 chiral molecules actually look like?
Sure. Have a look at the molecular structure. I've created the molecular structures of the 2 optically active isomers, also known as enantiomers of 2-bromobutane.
Someone is asking some more essential prompts for finding the research gaps.
Yeah, there are a lot of see like this. This is called reverse research. You can find gaps without reading every paper. Like find me what I told you, right? This is the logic which I used. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, already you told me. Yeah.
Yes. And this is the paper-pal system, how it works. I showed you in the Google Doc. Okay. So you can create a paper structure using paper-pal write future. Then you can research and cite. Then collaborate. You can collaborate instantly with others using Google Doc. And you can write abstract and keywords using ChatGPT. Then rewrite future. You can rewrite what is already written. Then edit future is there in PaperPal. PaperPal also helps you to do the plagiarism check, and PaperPal also checks the review. So all these things can happen in PaperPal. So that is one thing which you can use. And I forgot to tell you something like this. Scopus or Web of Science, which is better for a PhD. Okay. And in Scopus, the key characteristics is size. So the largest database and more disciplines are covered, and it is also accessible. They use a lot of metrics like site score, SJR, etc. Wide selection of journals, more options for publication in Scopus. But when you see Web of Science, it is very smaller than Scopus, and it is particularly strong in social science, humanities, and fundamental natural science. That is Web of Science. And the core collection, its main advantage including Science Citation Index and other social index, and it uses impact factor as a matrix, stronger trust from universities and research funding bodies. So go for Scopus for faster publication, broader visibility and citation growth. Go for Web of Science for long-term academic reputation, career milestone and grant competitiveness. So this is something very basic that I wanted to show you. And one more thing, this is also another interesting thing. There are 2 types of journals. Actually, there are 4 types: Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. Now, what is Q1 and what is Q2 journal? Now, if you try to publish in a Q1 journal, which means it has highest prestige and recognition in the academic industry, and it attracts largest readership and citation potential, stronger weight for career advancement. So challenges is very, very difficult to publish in Q1 journal because the acceptance rate is often less than 10%. A review can even take 1 year. So one of my paper in Q1 journal took 6 months for review. Okay. So requirement is impeccable methodology, novelty, and flawless academic English. But if you can publish in a Q1 journal, hats off to you, you are growing. Of course, Q2 is also good. Still indexed in top database, faster peer review, often more open to Nikkei or applied research, slightly higher acceptance rate, lower citation metrics. That means it will have very small impact factor. So please choose Q1 if you have a groundbreaking research, time, flexibility, and aiming for higher impact. Choose Q2 if you need faster publication for deadline. Don't go beyond Q2. Don't go for Q3 or Q4. If your research is very good, go for Q1. If your research is mediocre, and if you want to publish it faster, go for Q2. That's it from me. Any questions, I will answer.
Sir, one question.
Yes.
Some Scopus journals where we have sent the paper, but we don't know whether they are accepting or rejecting. Or in case after 2 months they are rejecting the paper, means then they won't give any feedback or review about the paper. What is the thing we are missing? What is the thing they are expecting? We don't know.
எக்ஸாக்ட்லி மேம். ஸோ அதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா, முதல்ல நீங்க ஒரு ஜேர்னலுக்கு ஒரு பேப்பர் அனுப்புறதுக்கு முன்னாடி அந்த ஜேர்னல்ல பப்ளிஷ் ஆன பேப்பரை எடுத்து பாருங்க. வாட் ஆர் தி கிரைட்டீரியா தட் இஸ் மிஸ்ஸிங்? கம்பேர் பண்ணுங்க. Please take a journal, take the and try to compare. That is we can we have to pick the gap, right, before sending the paper, right?
Okay, sir.
Yes. Any other question? Any doubts? Am I clear? Ma'am, can someone summarize from the audience what I told you today? Yes.
Sir, good evening. I'm Dr. Bhuma, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much for your time as usual. And one request I have from my side, personally, from my side, being a commerce faculty,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
whenever you just give some examples or I think everything's related to chemistry.
Yes, ma'am.
Since my school day, science was my nightmare.
Okay.
So whenever you see show me something like related to the science article or something like that, it scares me a lot.
Okay.
So kindly, my request is at least to exclusively for our college, whenever we are having this common platform is fine. We wanted you to guide us on commerce and other related social science
This
also.
is what I'm exploring right now. See, I'm doing a paper with economics. So very soon, if I get it published, I'll show it to you, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is the reason why I started with gold.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
And actually, we can also find finance or something like that. We'll do something.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. Yes,
Give us some idea. We can do.
ma'am.
That was a wonderful session as always, sir. But when you explain it, everything looks like as if it is in our hand. And when we sit and do explore something, and it becomes a very big task for us. But I think we need continuous learning for that.
Yes, ma'am. Focus is something that we need to have, ma'am, because so many man hours of learning I have put in learning all these things. So similarly,
Yes.
it is the individual responsibility and individual commitment that everyone should believe that learning cannot stop, especially for teachers. Especially for teachers, please don't stop learning. If you don't know AI will not, as I usually tell, AI will not replace you. Okay, so AI cannot replace teachers, but AI can replace those teachers who do not learn AI.
Super. Yes, sir. Got it. Excellent. I got it. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Really, as always, you're an amazing and an inspiring person. And thanks for your time, sir. Thank you very much. On all of us, on behalf of all of us.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dr. T. Agustin Arulprasad,
Yes,
for that enlightening and resourceful session, sir. I'm sure all of our participants have gained a lot of clarity and confidence to explore AI tools for their research writing journey. On behalf of our department, BCA, I would like to thank our respected dignitaries, faculty members, and all the participants for making this session a grand success. The feedback link for today's session has been posted in the chat box. We kindly request all the participants to take a moment to fill it in and share your valuable feedback with us. Looking forward to seeing you all in tomorrow's sessions with the same enthusiasm. Until then, stay safe and stay inspired. Thank you and have a great day. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Congratulate the team for making this to happen in a very short span of time. I really congratulate all the participants. You are here and you are listening to us, some of us who are working in this field, and therefore I'm damn sure that at least there are around 100 participants. I think at least 10%, 10 will be surely publishing paper using AI tools by the end of this year. I'm damn sure. Thank you.
Excuse
At
me, sir.
least 50 we are expecting, sir.
Super, ma'am. Super, ma'am.
Thank you for accepting and give a guidance for the session, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Because of your guidance only, we have organizing this kind of FDP, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. It's always a pleasure. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
So one more question we got from the YouTube link.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, one of the participants have asked, like, if we use AI tools, if we search something like AI tool, it shows all the AI contents in a search engine. So will they accept AI content in journal publications?
No,
So
they
this
will
is a, yeah.
See, actually, AI content is not acceptable in any journal, especially in Q1 or Q2 journal. There should always be a human touch. What I told you is you make a draft. Okay. First, the AI, what you get is not the final draft. You have to convert it's only a first draft. What you get it from AI. இப்போ இன்னைக்கு நான் உங்களுக்கு காமிச்ச அத்தனை விஷயங்களும் it is the first draft, especially the scenario between gold and it is my first draft. Using this first draft, I can explode, I can elaborate. Even for that exploding and elaborating, I can use several AI tools. So that is what I'm trying to say. And slowly it will take at least 2 to 3 months to complete a paper. And finally, once I complete, go for a plagiarism check, go for a AI check, and finally everything is fine, then send it. It will take at least 2 to 3 months. It is, see, by using AI, you cannot publish a paper within a week. That's not possible. It will take some time. And some of my students are working for more than 6 months right now, okay, to publish a paper. So it will take some time, but please start using ChatGPT, start using PayPal, start using Chat PDF, start using all the AI tools every day. Please use it. So once you start using, then you will learn, you will enjoy, and finally you will get that idea, and it's a boom. That's it.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, dear participants, the feedback link have been posted in your chat box, and the same link will be posted in YouTube also. Thank you so much.